Under the pale light of the tri-suns, the dragon lay dying. He was enormous, larger than any transport ship. His scales once shone like molten gold. Now they were dull and cracked. His wings were folded tight around his body, as if he were trying to hold himself together. Each breath came slow and painful. The station around him was silent. Med Bay 7 had been cleared. Not by force, by fear. Dragons were ancient. Dragons were powerful. Dragons were dangerous. Every species in the Galactic Compact knew that truth. They also knew another truth. A dying dragon was the most dangerous thing of all. So no one sat beside him. Medical drones hovered at a safe distance. They projected scans and whispered data to one another. Vital signs unstable. Cellular collapse progressing. Neural activity fading. No known treatment effective. The doctors watched from behind reinforced glass. Scaled physicians, feathered surgeons, synthetic minds in chrome bodies, all agreed on one thing. There was nothing to be done. The dragon's name was Vorthok of the Ember Clade, a war ancient, a guardian of star lanes, a being who had once turned back an entire pirate armada alone. Now he lay abandoned, not because he was hated, but because he was feared, and because his kind never died peacefully, except this time his eyes were half open, vast, deep, ancient beyond counting. They stared at the ceiling, at lights he did not recognize, at a future he would not see. He did not roar, he did not threaten, he simply waited. Footsteps echoed softly at the doorway. Every head turned. Human girl stood there. She was small, thin, wrapped in an oversized station jacket. Her dark hair was tied back in a messy band. She could not have been more than 10 standard years old. A nurse hissed in alarm. A guard reached for his weapon. The human raised her hands quickly. "I am sorry," she said. Her voice was quiet, clear. "I just wanted to sit." The guard blinked. "This area is restricted." "I know," she said, "but he is alone." The guard looked at the dragon, at the massive claws, at the scorched floor where acid blood had once spilled. "He is dying," the guard said. "It is not safe." The girl nodded. "I know." The guard hesitated. Humans were strange. Everyone knew that too. They did not fit neatly into fear responses. They did not always obey common sense. "He might wake," the guard said. "He is awake," the girl replied softly. The guard frowned. "How do you know?" She looked past him, straight at the dragon's eye. "He is." "Listening," she said. Silence stretched vortex. I shifted, just slightly. Every monitor spiked. The doctors shouted. The guard froze. The dragon's gaze settled on the human child. No threat rose. No flame gathered. Vorthok felt something he had not felt in centuries. Curiosity. The girl took one step forward, then another. No alarms sounded. The drones did not move closer. The dragon did not react. She stopped beside his massive head. She sat down on the floor. She leaned back against his warm scales. "They say dragons like stories." She said. No one breathed. "I brought one," she continued. She pulled a small worn book from her jacket. Its cover was creased, the pages soft from use. "My name is Lyra," she said. "My dad is an engineer. He works on the lower rings. He says you saved his ship once. Long ago. The dragon's eye widened a fraction. Memory stirred. A burning freighter. A collapsing jump gate. A small human crew trapped between stars. Vorthok had intervened without thought. It had been nothing to him. To them, it had been everything. I wanted to say thank you, Lyra said. But they said you were sick. She opened the book, so I thought I could read to you. If that is okay. No answer came, but the dragon did not turn away. Lyra smiled. She began to read. Her voice was soft, steady. She did not rush. The story was simple. A tale of a lonely traveler who crossed deserts and oceans, who met strange creatures, who helped them, who was helped in return. The words echoed in the vast chamber. Vorthok listened. At first he told himself it was meaningless. Sound vibrations, air pressure changes, a dying brain seeking distraction. But then something else happened. The pain eased, not gone, but distant. Like a fire banked low instead of raging. His breathing slowed, his heart steadied. The monitors reflected it. What is happening? A doctor whispered. The drones recalibrated. Neural activity stabilized, not increased. Stabilized. The dragon did not sleep. He listened. Night. Cycle came. The human girl was still there. She finished the book. She closed it gently. I will come back tomorrow, she said. If that is okay. She hesitated. Then she reached out. She placed her hand against one massive scale. It was warm, steady, Vorthak. Did not move. The guard swallowed. Time to go, he said softly. Lyra nodded. She stood. She waved. Good night, she said. The door closed behind her. The chamber remained silent, except for the slow, deep breathing of a dragon who was not yet ready to die. The next night she returned. The staff argued. The council debated. The data made no sense, yet they let her through. She sat in the same place. She read a different story. Each night after that, she came again. Stories of heroes. Stories of families. Stories of home. Stories of loss and hope and quiet courage. Vorthok remembered. He remembered sitting beside hatchlings. He remembered reciting the old flame chants. He remembered the warmth of shared presence. No one had sat with him for centuries, because dragons were strong. Dragons endured alone, but humans were different. Humans did not believe. Dying should be done in solitude. Weeks passed. The dragon did not recover, but he did not worsen. The council took notice. Ancient treaties were reviewed. Medical protocols rewritten. The human method was logged, designation, palliative companionship. Still the dragon declined. Slowly, inevitably, Lyra noticed. You are tired, she said one night. Vorthok blinked once. Can read shorter stories, she said, or I can just sit. She closed the book. She leaned against him. They listened to the hum of the station. Two. The distant stars. Vorthok felt no fear. When the end came, it was quiet. The monitors showed a gentle fade. The dragon's eye closed fully. Lyra was there. She held his scale. She whispered the last line of the story, about a traveler who rested at last, content. Remembered that when Vorthok died, there was no explosion, no final roar, only stillness. The station mourned. The council declared a day of silence. And something else happened. Across known space dragons took note. They spoke among themselves, in deep solar harmonics. In ancient flame codes, the humans had done something no other species had managed. They had shown a dragon how to die without fear. From that day on, when a dragon fell in battle, when age or wound claimed them, they asked for one thing: a human, not a healer, not a warrior, a storyteller, because humans understood something vital, that even the strongest beings need someone beside them at the end, and that no story should ever end alone. Asterisk.